So XH558. It was the last flying Vulcan. It was the aircraft used by the Vulcan display flight. So it was the last flying Vulcan in RAF service. And she's here for you today. Probably one of the most astounding pieces of British engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to say the Avro Vulcan. Four of them powering the Vulcan, and this represents very much a tribute to all the Cold War air crews, no matter what country they're from. Cold War's over now, but all those people who sat in quick reaction alert sheds waiting for that horrible klaxon to go off year after year after year to form the British nuclear deterrent. This aeroplane is very much a memorial to all those unsung aircrew who thankfully never actually saw operational action. You know, I live for that sound. Putting a little more horsepower into it there. Wonderful roar from those engines. Vulcan, of course, originally designed as one of the 3 V-bombers to form part of Britain's nuclear deterrent. Originally designed, would you believe, in 1947. Yet still an amazingly futuristic looking aeroplane. Bombay's coming open. Additional load of a Lancaster inside that Bombay. Or you can get the freefall nuclear bomb known as Yellow Sun. If it was on a freefall nuclear mission, a goodly number of the Vulcans were modified to take the enormous Blue Steel standoff missile, which is a nuclear weapon capable of a range of 100 miles, a bit like a cruise missile, if you like, an early cruise missile, the Blue Steel. The Vulcan, of course, could drop its weapon 100 miles away from its target, and the missile would fly itself to its target, obviously a lot safer for the aircrew, but fortunately, as I said, for all of us, never ever used in anger. Perhaps simply because these aeroplanes existed. Turning away from us on the 45-degree line and then going to full power for a full-up wing over.
Well, that's good.
You know who designed this aeroplane? It was the same man who designed the immortal Lancaster, Roy Chadwick. Would you believe as tanker aircraft, this aircraft itself was modified for the tanker role? After the Falklands War, it must be said. Just an enormous, but somehow incredibly graceful aeroplane. Coming in towards us to perform a spiral climb in the crowd centre. You can see the original nuclear deterrent aircraft were painted all white all over to protect them against the flash of a nuclear detonation. But in the strategic reconnaissance role, they took on the grey-green camouflage. And indeed, for the Falklands War, they were painted grey-green all over. You can see this is camouflage top and bottom. What we like. If you're going to tell the story of the Vulcan, aside from the millions of people, just private citizens all over the country who put their hands in their pockets to get this aeroplane flying again. That's how popular it is. You've got to mention one man, and that's Dr. Bob. He hates it when I call him that, because it reminds everybody of the Muppet. But Dr. Robert Fleming, who's the head of the Vulcan to the Sky project, I'll tell you